Nice to have you visit the MEC blog for another week. Often in spoken English, the context allows us to omit certain words while still keeping a sentence or phrase sounding natural. As in the greeting above, such omissions are probably more common than you think. For example, it is very rare these days to hear someone say, "I thank you," or "I wish you a good morning," although these are actually the full sentences. Others include, "See you later," "So far so good," "What do you do?" "Bus driver." "What for?" "Good job." "Defaced my luggage. Never seen such blatant incompetence." "You get in, you pay like everyone else." "Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit." Be sure to watch some movies to not hear such missing parts of sentences to improve your spoken English. How about testing yourself with the questions below? This week's preparation. For the Tuesday and Friday members, this month's featured movie is the classic Sunset Boulevard. "What fun we'll have," says Norma. On Thursday, we'll continue January's topic of describing history. This week, please choose a historical person to talk about. Try using key phrases such as "was born in" and "is famous for." This week's word of the week, wow, is come up with. During class, see how many times you can come up with a way to use the wow. Come up with is used when we want to talk about finding or supplying someone or something, such as information or idea. For example, "I'll call around a few people and see what I come up with." "Sorry, but that was all I could come up with." Now listen out for the wow used in some movie quotes. This is from the movie A Streetcar Named Desire. Shep Huntley. "I wore his ATO pin in my last year in college. Haven't seen him for a while, and then, just now, this wire inviting me on a cruise of the Caribbean. The problem is clothes. I tore into my trunk to see what I had that was suitable for the tropics. And you come up with a gorgeous diamond tiara?" Next is from Guilty by Suspicion. "Leave it to Zanuck to come up with a good one." Next from Rocky V. "I would go home and I'd talk to your family people, and maybe you can come up with something better, you know." Next film is from the X-Files. "Well, we better come up with a plan." Next, the Expendables 2. "You gotta be original. You know, if you were an original, broad-thinking man, you'd probably come up with some special cereal, like Aereos, you know, just like your ear." And finally from Frankenweenie. "See, monkeys, we gotta come up with something better, bigger." Oh, thanks everyone for listening.